Today we'll be testing primitive builds in Minecraft to see if they really work. But to make it more realistic, we can only carry 2 items at a time. Our entire inventories are blocked out. We can only carry 1 of each object. No tools. The first and most important thing of a primitive build is you gotta clear out the jungle. And so that's exactly what we're gonna do today. We're gonna clear out the entire island that we're on. Let's do it right now. All right, guys, we got 1 final tree to clear off here. Me and the boys, you guys good up there?
It's fine.
Careful, Ben. Oh, Isaac, where'd you go? We lost him. Guys, because this is a primitive build, he's literally gone. He actually died in this game, which means he is gone for this rest of this event.
What'd I do?
See, the good thing about having Ben is he's my strong partner here. I know he won't let me down. I know he's gonna clear this tree. I trust Ben fully. Hello? Great. Now this is where things get really exciting. These guys built an entire primitive house on the water with a private moat around it, a freaking water mill, waterfalls, and a campfire in the center, all from hand. And we're gonna try to do that exact same thing here in Minecraft and see how it turns out. Can only hold 1 to 2 blocks in my hand at a time, like 1 to 2 types of blocks in my hand, because this is how it is in real life. So let's get this thing built. Can you imagine doing this in real life? Like now that I'm doing it in Minecraft, I have an understanding of how long this might take. We're gonna have to level this whole top off here. So here comes a very juicy, exciting animation. Here's LeBron James' face. Here's Emperor's New Groove. Just spicing up a little bit. All right, look at that. Oh, there's stone now. Oh, and oh boy. And you don't even drop anything. That's great. We have officially dug down this far, and then we got to get the walls taken care of, which means all these walls got to replace with brick and freaking clay. Brick and clay, which I got to get a lot of clay. We got enough clay now to take down into our hole. The rest of it's just going to be a pain. So let's go ahead and do that real quick right now. Here comes a cool animation. Ready? And there it is, folks. Look at this beautiful clay wall. Finally, we've got to get the freaking bricks built. Guys, it's now nighttime, all right? We spent a long portion of our day collecting items, and we only have this much built. It's been almost 35 real-life minutes. Finally, we get to build the border around this pool. All right, guys, there it is. There it is. That's what 40 minutes of work looks like right there. Here's the water. Beautiful. Look at that, coming together quite nicely. All right, guys, after a massive amount of work, here's our first primitive build. We pulled this thing off together. Now the difficulty in real life is off the charts, but it's not even close to how difficult the next one is. Let's check this out. Guys, this next build is crazy. An alligator pond for their freaking pet alligator. Of course, why not? Why would you not do that? It's an infinity pool alligator pet with an inside zone for him to live on. We're gonna do the same thing with Minecraft's version of an alligator. Right here's a great spot. Let's go ahead and clear this thing out real quick. Ready? Here we go. There it is, guys. All right, so we're gonna put our aquatic animal in here. All right, so there's our Minecraft version of an alligator right there, that magma slime. Don't ask how I got that in there, it's confidential. So this bad boy's in here. Now we gotta make the mouth of it, which is gonna come over right here, and that's how he's gonna get inside the base. So let's go ahead and work on building this thing. So guys, I took some creative freedom here and built ourselves a little magma slime cage. So you can see that you can swim inside of it, just like the little shark mouth. Inside, you've got your little slime. Hey, little guy, how you doing? And then if he's smart enough and figures out how to swim upstream, he'll be able to actually escape. Not a bad build. So far, I'm gonna say this is a lot more work than it's worth doing this all by hand. It's excessive. Now, what does a primitive build need that it's missing? We've got the magma slime cage. We've got the beautiful pool and the small hut. What is missing? That's right, a snake-filled spike trap. Check this out. This boy's literally got an entire bucket full of snakes. Literally, are you joking me? Look at this. This is next level.
Disturbing.
We've got to somehow turn this into a moat of snakes. Guys, we're on day 3 now. We've already created the trap, and as you can see, it's not working that well because they're all managing to escape. I don't know exactly how. Come on, boys, get on in here. They're smart enough to walk around. I don't feel comfortable with this. There we go. There we go. Got him going in. There it is. There it is. This is the train we want right here. There's a bunch of rascals down here now. That's a wild purple anaconda down there. They built a drawbridge over top of it, and I feel like we could probably do that ourselves. Guys, these primitive builds look so much better in real life than in Minecraft. But this is our new drawbridge trap. So you can pull this lever, and it extends out of our secret piston dirt block underneath the glass. You can also go back. Honestly, you guys tell me that doesn't look like a giant purple snake right there, right? No primitive build, or in fact, no house at all is complete without an emergency escape hatch. What if one of these giant purple snakes sneaks in? What if a hater sneaks in? Got a stick, got a hole, dig it, make it big. And a big hole, and you crawl into it. Ooh, that's creepy, man. You don't know what's in there. So that's what we need. We need an emergency escape hatch. What I'm about to do is make my base the emergency escape hatch. So check out this. All right, guys, let's see how good my emergency escape hatch is. I'm gonna give you 3 chances to guess where it is. Is it in the pool? No, you're wrong if you thought yes. Is it in this dude's face? No, you're also wrong. The secret spot is actually, it's inside the base. right down this ladder. You climb down here. You've got the emergency escape. Guess where? Right, there we go. Right into the ocean. You can swim away. Literally, look how beautiful this view is. You got dolphins probably in here somewhere, unless it's polluted. I don't know. A beautiful design, a beautiful build, and a beautiful primitive design. Thank you, primitive people. Now, again, I want to point out, these people build this by hand. Look at what is being created here by hand, all right? These guys created this literal insane underground pool with freaking campfires, beautiful water. Again, I don't know what happens to this water after like a week. Doesn't it become stale and like not clean? I feel like it's unusable. But for a week, it's really cool. And then after that, it's a mosquito farm. Now guys, what I'm about to show you is probably the coolest build we've made so far today. So get ready to have your minds blown. This pattern right here is what belongs to the insane underground water temple that we just created. You can come down to this exact replica of that build right there, and you can actually take a swim yourself through it. You got a fireplace at the end. You got torches lining the entire thing. A beautiful skeletal design on the roof I came up with. This one gets a 10 out of 10. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that scare me in life. You know, getting an F in school, waking up late to test, talking to girls, all this stuff freaks me out. Nothing scares me more than a giant sinkhole. I'll tell you what. I mean, look at all these pictures of sinkholes we found on the internet. They're scary. This dude created what he calls a well to get water from. What it really is a giant pit to the center of the earth. I would not trust that with my life. I'm gonna be honest with you as well. I really don't understand the purpose of having a mega sinkhole. Let's go ahead and get this thing cleared, guys. Like we're leaking into something. Hey, you know what? That's a good start to a sinkhole. Hey, we got lucky, I guess. Now we need some blocks around the edge. This is supposed to be intimidating. We're scaring off the other primitive YouTubers that come around. Primitive technology sees us. He's like, yo,
I ain't about that life. You're too good. I'm out.
Now for the outline. Although I don't think sinkholes necessarily need an outline. We will do that anyway. So this is our basic sinkhole design. We're gonna pull this all together at the end. Now we've honestly got to dig all the way down to the center of the earth with no tools, by hand, down to bedrock. This might take me a borderline 45 minutes, so I'll see you when I'm done. All right, we're on like day number 17 here right now, guys. I'm low on food. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how we're even surviving at this point. None of this stuff is necessary. Don't ever do this if you're trying to survive. Here's our sinkhole. It literally goes down past bedrock. Don't ask how that happened. Again, I can't explain it. Goes all the way down past bedrock. Jump in here to take a swim. Nah, I ain't about that. I ain't about that. Not gonna happen to me. And we just need a little bit more here to turn it into a full-on sinkhole. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And I know what you're thinking.
Zach, this looks absolutely like the best thing I've ever seen in your life.
And I know it does. So this is the final design of our sinkhole. Primitive style in Minecraft. Overall, I'm gonna review this one as like a 7 out of 10. We got this full-on house built right here, right? They got 4.2 million views, which is insane. Let's get to that. Hey folks, right? Leave a like. What's interesting here is they got spikes around the edge. They've got a waterfall coming off the roof, and I don't even know how the water got there, frankly. And it all connects perfectly into their pool. So what we're gonna do is pull some aesthetics from this build into ours, and this is the last piece that will shape it all into a beautiful build. So watch it transform before your eyes into something mind-blowing. All right, guys, after an entire day of recreating primitive jungle builds, this is our final base, and it actually doesn't look half too bad. So you have the carpet river of snakes and spikes. You can hop over the river if you're lucky. You can walk around the base. You can see we've got our beautiful magma cream base down there. Inside our base takes you downstairs to our underground secret, massive, beautiful underground swimming pool. This took so long to do, but I do it so you don't have to, guys. Click here to watch another One Piece.